So find a comfortable position on your mats, be it in Supta Baddha Konasana, so if you want to lie down, soles of the feet together, knees apart, or if you'd like to take a seated meditation. Start to think of an intention that you would like to set for your practice today. Always remembering that our practice continues when we step off our mats. And once you've set that intention, offer up your practice to someone you love, to someone that needs it, maybe even a cause that you are passionate about. All together, let's breathe as one. Take a deep, full inhale through the nose. Fill up the lungs. Open up the mouth and sigh it out. Once again, we take a deep, full, expansive breath in. Feel the belly, the chest rise. Open up the mouth and exhale to release it all out. Last time, deepest, fullest inhalation. I want you to breathe, keep breathing all the way to the top. Take that little pause at the top and then completely exhale, release, release, release. Close your mouth, relax your jaw, place the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and if you practice Ujjayi breath, then now is the time to engage it. And if you don't practice Ujjayi, that's absolutely fine, but maybe challenge yourself to breathe through the nose as we move through today's practice. For my friends that are lying down, on your next inhalation, let's start to draw those knees in towards one another, hugging our knees in towards our chest. If you are seated, come to join us on our backs for a quick moment. We're just going to take some brief little stretches on our backs. So releasing that left leg long. You can always keep the left knee bent if you feel like this is too intense for the very beginning of our practice. And we're just going to grab onto the back of our right thigh or even the back of our right calf and lift that right leg up towards the sky. So you can always keep a micro bend in the knee. And just allowing the weight of your hands to draw that leg a little closer towards your body. So again, there's the option for that left leg to be long. Breathing. Nice deep inhalations, long exhalations. And then you've got two options here. One is to grab the knee and to draw the knee out towards the right-hand side. The other, if you can reach, is to grab your foot or your right big toe and keeping that right leg nice and long, just take it over towards the right side. And let's open up into those hips, trying to ground through our left hip. Maybe your gaze goes over your left shoulder. Taking one more breath as you are. Slowly making your way back through center. Take an inhalation and with your exhalation, start to peel the head and the shoulders off the ground, reaching your nose towards your knee. We're going to hold here for a count of 3, engaging that core for 2. Big breath here. And then slowly release yourself down. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Allow the left knee to come and meet it. Give yourself a little sway from side to side. And we're just going to do the other side. So either you plant your right foot down or allow that right leg to go long. Taking your hands behind your left thigh or left calf, we're going to reach that left leg up towards the sky. Now we haven't warmed up the body, so please don't feel like you need to pull or straighten through that left leg. You can always keep a bend in the knee, but just feel a stretch through the back of your leg. Breathing space into the body, so every inhalation creates room. And every exhalation just allows us to relax into the stretch a little further. Taking one more breath here. Option is to either grab the knee and draw the knee out towards the left-hand side. If you can grab onto your foot and would like to keep the leg straight, we're going to bring that leg out towards the side. But notice as you come out to the side, that right hip wants to lift up. So perhaps placing your right hand on your hip to keep it grounded and taking your gaze over that right shoulder. Lovely. Taking one more breath here. Slowly coming back through center. We take an inhalation. With your exhalation, start to peel the head and the shoulders off the ground. Nose towards your knee, knee towards that nose. We hold for 3, for 2, and then slowly release yourself down. Draw that left knee in, draw the right knee in. Give yourself a little squeeze. Take the hands underneath the knees, and we're going to start to rock and roll forwards and backwards. Massage the spine. Use the core. Gain momentum on the next rock forward. We're going to cross at the ankles, plant the hands, take downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Index or middle fingers pointing forward. The feet are hip distance apart. Feel free to pedal out through the feet, to bend one knee, to bend the other, to sway the hips, to shake out the head. Whatever feels good to you as you start to wake the body up. Taking one more breath. So intentionally starting with the left leg. We're going to reach the left leg high to the sky as we inhale. Exhale, draw that left knee in towards your nose and hold tiger pose. So in tiger pose, our shoulders stack over our wrists. We're drawing the knee in towards our chest. We're engaging our core. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, start to shift the knee back a little bit and release your knee down to the ground underneath your hip. With the right toes tucked, we're just going to sway forwards and backwards, maybe drawing little circles, starting to open into the ankle, starting to stretch out the wrists. Give yourself one more breath. Make sure you change directions. Coming back through center, we're going to point our right toes. So the top of your right toes are going to be on your mat. And we're going to inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, draw knee towards knee. Inhale, draw the knee out towards the side. So they call this like fire hydrant. Imagine you're a dog. I know it sounds awful. And then draw the knee back in. Once again, we inhale, lift the leg back behind us, and then draw knee towards knee. Knee out towards the side, fire hydrant, and then exhale, knee to knee. One more round, we draw that right leg out, bring it back, knee out to the side, bring it back. Draw your right leg out, hold it here, pointing your toes. We're just going to pulse up, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your right foot. Take your right foot all the way towards the right-hand side, planting the outer edge of your right foot, and pull your right hip towards the right. So pressing into that right foot, maybe you start to lean back a little bit. See if you can get a stretch in that right leg. Take one more breath here. Slowly start to bring your big toe and second toe of the right foot over your left ankle. So we're going to kind of frame that left ankle and lift yourself up into a downward facing dog. Pulling your heels to the ground, so using your right toes to pull your left heel down. Press into the hands, hug the ribs and the belly in. Now notice as you take your pelvis and try to stick your bum up towards the sky, it goes a lot deeper into the back of that left leg. You got it. Take one more breath here. Inhale, the right leg floats high to the sky. Exhale, right knee to nose, tiger pose. Hold your tiger pose. Shoulders over wrist, pressing the ground away. Round out through the upper back, so separate your shoulder blades as you pull the knee in a little higher.
And then shift your weight back, release the right knee down to the ground. Right knee is underneath your right hip. And we're going to start to move using the ball of the back foot. Maybe you rock forwards and backwards. Maybe you draw little circles going in one direction first. And then changing directions. Taking one more breath here. Coming back to center, untuck your toes so the top of your left toes are on your mat. Really hug the ribs and the belly in. Keep those shoulders stacking over your wrists, and we're going to lift that left leg up. As you exhale, draw your left knee towards the right, and then inhale out towards the left side, fire hydrant. Draw it back, inhale it out. Exhale it in, inhale it out. Exhale it in, last round, inhale, exhale, fire hydrant, bring it back. Draw that left leg long, hold it here, point your toes, and we're going to pulse it up, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your left foot. Draw that left foot all the way towards the right side, planting the outer edge of your left foot and pulling your left hip towards the left-hand side as you maybe slightly lean yourself back a little bit. So you should really feel a stretch in the outside of that left leg. Taking one more breath where you are. Left big toe and second toe are going to cross over your right ankle. And we're going to lift the right knee up, pressing back into downward facing dog, using our left toes to pull the right heel down. Keep pressing into the hands. Find that lift and length in the spine as you drop the heel down towards the ground. Now play with that anterior pelvic tilt. See what it feels like to stick your bum out towards the sky, but keep hugging your ribs and your belly in. Taking one more breath here. All right, my lovely yogis, left leg floats high to the sky. Exhale, left knee to nose. Flex your foot, step the foot between your hands. Right foot steps to meet the left hip distance apart. Gentle bend of both knees, chin to chest. We're going to roll ourselves up, vertebra by slow vertebra. As the head and the neck come up, we take the shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers and press your palms up towards the sky. So palms are facing up towards the sky, feet are hip distance apart. Before we go anywhere, really draw the ribs, so knit the ribs in towards one another as we hug everything in and up. Opening the shoulders, so really pressing the palms high. Find that core strength. Come onto the balls of your feet. So keep your gaze fixed. Really pressing into the balls of your feet. The heels are lifted nice and high. We're going to start to bend our knees, drawing our hips towards our heels. As soon as the hips touch the heels, we're going to lift ourselves back up, staying on the balls of our feet. You've got this. 2 more times. We lower. And lift yourself back up. If you fall, come back to join us. It's absolutely fine. One last time. Lower down. With control, lift yourself up. We're still on the balls of our feet, so playing with that balance, pressing into our big toes. Release your arms, airplane them out to the sides behind you. And we're going to start to forward fold. Now notice as we forward fold, we're on the balls of our feet, so we need to counteract the balance by pushing our hips back. Keep floating the arms behind you. See how far you can fold while on the balls of your feet. Lengthening out through the backs of the legs. Take a big inhale. And release everything down. Exhale. Well done, guys. With your hands on the floor, we're just going to come onto the balls of the feet again, but to release the knees down to the ground. Interlacing our fingers once again. Palms to the sky. Maybe you take a different interlace. Same dynamic, but this time much more focused. Hug the ribs and the belly in. Try to keep that lift and that length as you draw the shoulders back. Now we're going to lift our hips. Keep that engagement so the ribs don't flare, but start to open your heart as you pull the arms back ever so slightly. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips to your heels, round out through the spine, chin towards your chest, push the palms away. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we lower. One more time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, we lower. Now release your arms. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. As you exhale, twist to the right. So bring your left hand to your right thigh and maybe wrap your right arm behind you. So our toes are tucked. We're getting a nice stretch into the toes. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. See if you can use your hands to help twist the body so we open up through the right shoulder, but keep the hips nice and squared. Taking one more breath here. Slowly face forward, release the arms. Once again, take a big inhale, sweep the arms high. Twist to the left, right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you. Use your hands to create that little bit of friction as you draw the left shoulder back. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Slowly come to face forward. Now this time, interlace your fingers behind your back. Open the chest, squeeze the palms. Play with this transition. If you need to use your hands, please keep it safe. We're going to try to shift onto the balls of the feet and take a forward fold. So in your forward fold, again, feet are hip distance apart, the head and the neck relax. You're allowing the arms to just hang, gravity to draw them further down. Maybe you sway. Actually, let's all do this one together because it feels good. Bend into your right knee. Take your right shoulder to your right knee and open up through the left side, keeping that left leg straight. Gazing up maybe towards the ceiling. Take a big breath. And exhale, we fold again. Changing sides, bending the left knee, left shoulder to left knee. We open up through the right side, gazing up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. And exhale, we forward fold, release our hands down to the ground. Now bringing your fingertips a little further forward, so a little bit in front of your feet. Maybe heel toe your right foot in a little bit and sweep that left leg up towards the sky. So taking your standing splits. We're just playing a little bit with balance again, so being on that right foot, lifting that left leg up, relaxing the head and the neck. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to bend into your right knee. How softly can you step the left foot back behind you? Bring your hands to frame your right foot. Firmly planting the hands, we're going to slide our right foot behind us for Wild Thing. Inhale, lift the hips, open the heart. Exhale, lower the hips to the floor. We're going to do this 3 times. Turn to the right, right hand behind you, left elbow into right knee. So it's not a full twist, and we're going to create friction. Press your knee into your elbow, and then bring your left hand behind you again. Lift your hips and take Wild Thing. Right arm reaches across your ear. Exhale, we lower our hips. We turn to the right. Left elbow presses against right knee. And then we turn once again. Left hand down, lift up. Last time, guys, we're going to exhale to lower the hips. We're going to create that little bit of friction, elbow against knee. And then we turn once again for Wild Thing. Hold your Wild Thing. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, right hand down, right foot to the top of your mat. All right, we're going to flow through this one too. Drop your left knee to the floor. Big circle with your right arm. So reach your right arm forward, up, and around. Find your balance. We're going to bring our right hand towards our left heel as we straighten out that right leg. Left arm reaches back. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands back to the top of the mat. So we're going to try that again. Big inhale with the right side. Sweep it back. Lean back. And then exhale, cartwheel forward. Get deep into the hips. Last time, lean it back. Find your balance. And then exhale, cartwheel forward. Take a moment in your low lunge. Really stretch out through that left hip flexor. And then pressing into your hands, we're going to bring our right hand towards the left. Lift up your left knee and walk to the back of your mat for Skandasana. Surfer's lunge. Crack, crack, crack. See how low you can go. So maybe you don't come all the way down. Maybe you're on the ball of your left foot. We're just stretching into the inside of our right leg. Flex your right foot. Energetically pull that right heel in towards you. Take a breath here. Option to bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, and give yourself a little opening through the shoulders. Big inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. All right, this is a really mean transition, but we're going to do it because it's going to get us to the top of the mat, and then we can do the next round. So play with it. Half moon pose from here. What I want you to do is walk your hands to the top of the mat. Bring your right fingertips onto a block or in front of your right foot and float that left leg up. So we started with standing splits. We're finishing with half moon. Now this is one of the hardest half moon drills, but it's so good for those glutes. From here, I want you to bring your left leg out towards the left side and then slowly sweep it back behind you. So we're going to exhale, left leg towards the left, and then inhale, bring it back to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Last time, we're going to bring it out to the side. You're going to hold, 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 and then just release that left leg down to the floor and fold. Woo! Bend the knees, chin towards your chest, roll yourself up. We go again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers, palms to the sky. Hug the ribs and the belly in. Reach the palms nice and high. Come onto the balls of your feet. As you exhale, hips towards your heels, we lower. As you inhale, we lift ourselves back up. With control, exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Last time. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift and we hold. Arms out to the sides like airplane. Pull the hips back. How far can you fold while balancing on the balls of your feet? So move slowly. Keep the gaze fixed. Lift the heels nice and high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release the hands, release the heels, forward fold. Bend your knees once again. Release your knees to the floor. We interlace our fingers. Palms reach up. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, open the heart. Exhale, lower the hips, round out through the spine, chin towards the chest. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, we round. Last time. Inhale. And exhale, round it out. Release the hands, big inhale, sweep the arms high. We start with the left, twist to the left-hand side, right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you. Can you grow a little taller and then twist a little bit deeper? Taking one more breath here. Releasing the twist, we come back to center, big inhale, sweep the arms high. Twist to the right, left hand, right thigh, right hand behind us. Inhale to grow, tall. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper, pulling that right shoulder back. We come back to center. Hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Maybe take a different grip, open the chest. Can you shift the weight into the balls of the feet and take a forward fold? All right, my loves. Take a big inhale in your forward fold. As you exhale, release the fingertips down to the ground. Fingertips in front of your feet. Maybe you heel toe the left foot in a little bit. Reach the right leg high to the sky, standing splits. Find your balance on that left leg. Relax the head and the neck, square the hips off. Right toes point up. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, bend into your left knee. How slowly can you step that right foot back behind you? Framing your left foot with both of your hands. Plant the hands firmly down. Left foot comes behind you for Wild Thing. Lift the hips and open the heart. As we exhale, lower the hips, turn to the left. Right elbow presses into the left knee as we create friction. And then we come back. Right hand down, lift the hips, open the heart. Exhale, lower the hips, turn to the left, elbow against knee. One last time, right hand behind, lift the hips, big inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. We're going to take that twist, create that little bit of friction. This time as you come back into Wild Thing, hold your Wild Thing, open up through the heart, feel the expanse on the left side of your body. Exhale your left hand down, left foot steps to the top of the mat. Release the right knee to the floor. So we're in a low lunge facing the top of our mat. Cartwheel, left arm reaches forward, up, and behind us. See if you can grab your right heel as you straighten your left leg and the right arm reaches back. Super hard balance. And then cartwheel forward, low lunge, open into the hips. Once again, see if you can cartwheel the arm, opening into the shoulders. Right arm reaches back, straighten the left leg, and then cartwheel forward, lower into those hips. Last time, leading with the left arm, we reach back, find our balance, and then exhale, cartwheel forward. Get a little bit deeper into the hips here, lengthening out through your right hip flexor. Squeezing the feet towards one another. Walk your left hand towards the right. Lift your right knee up and start to come towards the back of your mat, bending your right knee and straightening your left leg. For Skandasana, surfer's lunge. Now you might not come all the way down. You might be on the ball of your right foot. Whatever works for you, there's an option to bring your right hand down and your left arm up to the sky. Big opening through the chest. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. And then slowly, we're coming into that half moon. So see if you can use your hands to walk yourself to the top of the mat. Left knee is going to bend, left hand in front of your left foot. If you have a block, it really helps for support. Lift that right leg up. Right toes point towards the right hand side. Stacking your right hip over the left. Flex your right foot as much as you can. It helps with balance. And then slowly bring your right leg out towards the right side. And then inhale it back. Exhale, right foot out towards the right hand side. And then inhale it back. Last time, we're going to bring that right foot out towards the right. Hold it here for 3, for 2. Lower the right foot next to the left and take a forward fold. Maybe you bend one knee, bend the other, shake it out. Well done, guys. Breathing here, releasing any of that tension. All right, yogis. Gentle bend of both knees, chin to chest. We roll ourselves up. Now this one is hard, but it's good. So let's play with it. This time, instead of going up, we're just going to take that forward fold. But I want you to only fold halfway. So see if you can create an L shape with your body. And then bring your hands behind your head. All right, engage that core. We're going to twist to the right. Come back to center. Twist to the left. Come back to center. Twist to the right. Center. Left. Center. Last one. Right. Center. Left. Center. Now stay as you are. Reach your arms overhead. You might want to gently bend the knees. We're holding for 3. For 2. For 1, take that forward fold. Release everything down. All right, my lovely yogis. Take a breath as you are. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, believe it or not, our first vinyasa. Plant the hands, step, hop, float, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga as we lower. Inhaling for cobra or upward facing. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Right leg's gonna float high to the sky. Exhale, your right foot steps between your hands. I want you to pull your left foot in so that your feet are about 3 feet apart, heel in line with heel. You're angling out your left foot towards the left-hand side, so we're coming into pyramid pose. Now square your hips off, so pull your right hip back, and here's where it gets really challenging. Well, actually, I'll make this one a little bit less challenging. Keep your right fingertips on the ground. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Bring your left hand behind your head. So we're going to take an inhale to open. Exhale, just crunch elbow to elbow. Inhale to open. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale to open. And exhale to crunch. Release your left hand down. Step your left foot back once again. Bend into that right knee. Heel toe the right foot out towards the right hand side. And take your lizard lunge. So option to drop your left knee down. Option to come onto your forearms. Option to bend your left knee and grab your left foot with your right hand. So plenty of options. Notice how each one feels a little bit different. So whatever feels right for your body today. Taking one more breath here. With your next inhalation, coming back onto the hands, releasing the foot if you were holding onto it. A couple of options for our transition. Option 1 is you can just heel toe your foot across and take pigeon. Option 2 is that you reach your right leg up and back, and then you lower your right shin down to the ground for your pigeon prep. So the left leg slides back. If you feel like you need support, you can always place a block underneath your right hip. We're going to take an inhale to open up through the heart, and then exhale, lower yourself down into your pigeon. Breathing into the pose. Trying to find that softening, that release. Taking one more breath as you are. With your next inhalation, start to peel yourself up off the ground, planting your hands, tucking the left toes under, and just lift that right leg up and back, give it a little shake, and release the right leg down to the ground. The left leg is going to float high as we inhale. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. Slide the right foot in so that your feet are about 3 feet apart, heels in line with one another. Both legs are straight. Your right foot angles out to the right-hand side, but you're going to tuck your left hip in so that your hips are squared. See if you can keep your left fingertips where they are. Right arm is going to float up to the sky as we open our twist. Keep pulling the left hip back. Right hand behind your head. Elbow draws back as we inhale. Exhale, crunch elbow to elbow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, we crunch. Last time, big inhale. Exhale, we crunch, crunch, crunch. Release the right hand down. Bend into your left knee, step the right foot back a little further. Heel toe your left foot out, and then take whatever variation you took on the other side for your lizard lunge. So you can come onto the forearms. You can bend that right knee, grabbing onto your right foot with your left hand. You can come onto the outer edge of your left foot. Wherever you decide to go, find the pose and then surrender into it. Taking one more breath here. Slowly start to lift the upper body up. However you want to come into your pigeon, so again, the option to heel toe the leg across the body and lower it down, or sweep the left leg high and then come back, lowering the shin to the floor. Take an inhale to open up through the heart, so peel your hands back, shoulders back, and then exhale, lower yourself down. Taking one more breath where you are. On your next inhalation, start to peel the upper body up, plant the hands down, tuck the right toes under, and just sweep that left leg up and back, give it a little shake. Releasing your left foot to the ground, we come high up onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look forward, and step, hop, or float through to seated. Come to lie down on your backs, hugging your knees in towards your chest. All right, taking our final supine twists. So option to bring that right knee into your chest, your left leg long. You can shimmy your hips over towards the right hand side and take that right knee across your body. If you are pregnant, you can always take an open twist, so right ankle across left knee, and draw your knees towards the right hand side. So yogi's choice. You can also double wrap the legs if you want to go a bit deeper into your twist. We take our gaze over our right shoulder. Taking one more breath in your twist. Slowly coming back to center. Hugging both of your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little reset. And then we change sides. Left knee stays in, right leg goes long. We shimmy the hips to the left and we draw that left knee across the body. Option for an open twist if you prefer. Option to double wrap the legs. We take our gaze over our left shoulder and we melt into our posture. Taking one more breath as you are. And then slowly coming back to center. We hug both of our knees in towards our chest, give ourselves the biggest squeeze we could possibly give ourselves. The head lifts up, the nose touches the knees. I want you to take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath and squeeze. Unless you are pregnant, never hold your breath. We're going to hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Open up the mouth and exhale, release everything down onto the ground, coming into your final relaxation pose, Savasana. Legs go long, feet fall out, arms away from the body, palms facing up towards the sky. No longer controlling body, no longer controlling breath. We allow each and every natural inhalation, exhalation to take us deeper and deeper into our mats and into relaxation. Slowly start to bring movement back into the body as you wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Sway the head gently from side to side. We float our arms overhead, give ourselves a full body stretch. And we hug our knees in towards our chest for one final and well-deserving squeeze. Always an opportunity for gratitude. Thank yourself for being here, your body for all that it does. As you gently roll over to the right or the left side, yogi's choice. Connect with the earth below you. Draw that powerful energy in as you remind yourself of your intention. Take that intention with you. And let's live our lives with purpose. Pressing yourself up into a seated position, keeping the eyes closed if you can, our hands come to prayer at heart center. And we seal our practice the way that we began with 3 deep breaths. This time as you inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. Palms come to touch. We open up the mouth and exhale, hands to heart center. Big inhale, sweep the arms high. Open up the mouth and exhale to release. Last time, deepest, fullest inhalation. Hold your breath at the top for a count of 3. Cooking up all of that good energy for 2. We open up the mouth and exhale to release. Thumb knuckles to forehead center, always in gratitude for this practice and for you. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. Namaste.